You should connect with your childhood. It's very important. And one of the ways to connect to your childhood is through your childhood pictures. Okay. If you are fortunate to have pictures in that timeline, then you should go for them. Okay. You have to see that child that you were. You have to ask questions. Okay. This journey is all about, it's a powerful journey. It's about self. Okay. So you have to go to every length and breadth to have some things, to have some answers. So when you have your childhood pictures, it is going to help you connect and give you a certain childhood memory. Are you getting it? So it's very, 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 very necessary for you to consider that. If you weren't fortunate to have a proper storage for your pictures, so you can't access them anymore, it's fine. But if you can access them to whichever ways, try and go get it, because it is helping you in your journey. You have to know that child you were. You know, one thing that people should know is that childhood has to be remembered. Okay. You should remember your childhood. Are you getting it? You should remember your childhood. You should remember your childhood. They are keeping you away from remembering your childhood, right? They are keeping you busy, distracted, okay, so that you wouldn't see the need to connect to these things. But it's very, very important. When you come into awakening now, everything now comes to yourself. So awakening becomes personal. So don't neglect certain things like your childhood images. You have to look at them when you were a baby. The picture. You have to get it. You have to stare at the picture. It's very powerful. When it gets to a point in your life, you would need to stare at the picture. Are you getting it? You would need to stare at the picture. It's very, 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 very important. When you stare at the picture, you are going to get a powerful vibration. Are you getting it? So, I don't know what that will mean to you, but I know for sure there will be a meaning. In your childhood, you are innocent, you are pure. So at that place of purity, they have to begin to give you a certain standards and curriculum that is going to corrupt you. So I tell people that the corruption began when men swayed away from self-connection. It is very important. Because if awakening means pressing the restart button, then it means that the dimension of your childhood timelines are worth considering. People with strong memory who could remember their childhood have transformed a lot. Trust me. Certain very present things that happen that still rings inside you is powerful. So that baby that you were, that subconscious frequency, you need to connect to that. When you do that, do you know what happens when you connect back to your childhood pictures or your childhood images? You enter into the moment. It also clicks some memories inside. It is all helping you in knowing who you are, right? is very important. It's all helping you in knowing who you are. So come on, if you can contact your parents and still get them, if there is a way that you can get them, you can, and keep it. Let it be with you. Hold on to it. When it gets to a point, you need just a stare at it. Vibration, universal vibration will lead you to stare at it. The things I'm saying are very spiritual. It's beyond words, okay? But this is how I can put it in words for you. Help yourself. There are many people, they are going to find that very breakthrough the moment they connect with their childhood image. Yes. Oh, but you know that people can use your childhood image even to manipulate you. I'm telling you. That's how powerful childhood images are. Your mother can still use, if your mother is a severe low vibration person with a spice of witchcraft, that mother can use your childhood picture against you. So this is how powerful it is. So the problem is not your mother using that against you. The problem is your vibration. You have to vibrate higher. You just have to lift your vibration. When you say high vibration, we are talking about a vibration that no power reaches. So normally we use love. Normally we use the word love to describe high vibration, which means that love consumes every fear. When you begin to love yourself, it is the way to actually lift your vibration high. Are you getting it? It's very, 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 very important. So lift your vibration high. See the need to pause and ask yourself, am I giving myself the necessary time needed? Am I giving myself the moment? Am I present? Am I in charge of my reality? Is there a system that is deciding my reality for me? All these things you have to. So as you are connecting to your childhood frequency through the images, you'd realize that it will all contribute to this self-love. Because you need to love the child that is inside you. What's the child inside you? Who is the child inside you? That's the innocent, pure child that was growing up. Purely innocent. But if you look at that margin, from that time till now, you'd realize that a lot has happened to you. A lot has gone on. So you should take note of every vibration and how far you have come now, and the need to work on yourself, so that many things that got attached to you from your childhood has to go. Those things that attach to you, low vibration, should go. I know I had this childhood kind of environment where it was like you are being judged. Are you getting it? Where it looks like you are being judged. I was judged. So me being judged many times, criticized many times, raise the low vibration. That's why you see men becoming bitter. You see, men develop bitterness at an early stage. They develop a certain kind of anger because the ego that lies in a man, it starts very early. They are born with the ego, the animalistic ego. It's natural. So it is up to the man to now take away the ego out of spirit so that natural vibrations can occur. So for someone like me, that judgment, criticisms. So that moment when they will use other people to even judge you. Can't you see this guy? Can't you see your friend? Every time this, can't you see your friends? Can't you see this? Can't you see the guy that stays here? The guy that stays here. Then they will be saying a lot of things. The guy that stays there is very serious in life. Look at you. Look at you. What are you doing with your life? All these things dim your light, dims your soul, keeps you vibrating low, makes you grow to become better and a narcissist. So now if the matrix is putting you on a certain competition, you will find it worth it because you really have to. It's all on survival. It's all on survival. Because men are physical. Men are very physical, and if you are manipulating them through on childhood, just put them in ego and leave them. Are you getting it? Good. So the rate and the things that you are seeing in this world today that is orchestrated by men, it all started from childhood. So we can't downplay childhood in our soul transformation. So go for that pictures, have them with you, stare at them, look at them in your own time. You need to stare at it, you need to look at it. It is going to open a lot of portals in your reality. It is going to explain a lot of reality. It is also going to help you in your high vibration. When you look at your childhood pictures, that's when you look at that child in you from a love perspective. So that's where you come to realize that until you are able to groom the child in you, you are not ready for the life. Because it is going to show up. The child is going to show up in your life. You get bitter, you get jealous, you get anger to the point of doing a lot of things are all part. You need to go and connect to childhood. It is your childhood that is manifesting. Some people can become a karma in your life to bring out these things. Listen, all these subconscious things that happen to you, all these reality in your childhood, they are karmic. Nature doesn't care whether you were treated good or right or anyway. It is still up to you to come out, to be responsible, or else it becomes karmic. You keep on having karmic relationship to expose you to go and hold that child in you. Narcissism at its peak. Witchcraft. It all starts from childhood. Some people, your mothers even allowed to touch you. We have subconscious witchcraft. You know that we have subconscious witchcraft and conscious witchcraft? Trust me. The subconscious witchcraft is hard to deal with because it is introduced to you and it is doing you. You are not even aware, even in your conscious moment. So this is why you should be more conscious so that you can do many things that will subconsciously relieve you. And that's why rituals are important. The essence of rituals are to relieve the soul of a certain subconscious influence. So if you ground, if you gaze, if you keep gazing at the sun, if you keep grounding with the earth, you have to keep doing it. It will create a high vibration effect in your subconscious reality and change things for you. So certain things that you find yourself doing without your permission, it can be witchcraft. It's not a joke. We are all having our personal experience. We are all having our individual experience. We know what we are feeling inside our soul, our body, our minds. The one who is considering transformation of mind, soul, and body, it means the person has seen something, the person is asking questions, and the person is on the journey, and the person will find redemption. No matter how severe things may look like, if the person is able to embrace the natural frequency and be in the frequency of love and self-love, it is going to heal, redeem, liberate, deliver. True deliverance comes from within. It doesn't come from the altars and pulpits. Until you are ready to face inside your soul and come into face to face with yourself. That is how you are going to find your redemption. That's why I say you are your own savior. The true Messiah will come and tell you that you are your own savior. That's why I tell people, I'm not here to come and save you from anything. You are here to save yourself. That's why you are on here. This is the plane of responsibility. This is the plane of creation. This is the plane where everything can be possible. Because we bear a dimension. And with a transformation, we can get it. This plane teaches us that anything we think we need or we want, we can get them. We are seeing nuclear weapons because men have placed it a need. It has become an ego with them. So it's possible. Nuclear weapons are possible. GMO foods are possible. Men are searching to do things. Men are searching in a low vibration frequency to do karmic things that will fall on them. So do you know what is happening? Men are creating their own distraction. So they are creating something that will fall on them. And that's what we are seeing. Masculine women creating things that will fall on them. It's not a joke. So let's look into our reality and consider the things that are really draining energy. It's very important. Things that is not making you focus on self and distracting you, write it down and keep speaking to it. Keep speaking to that thing and also develop yourself as much as possible to ensure that your energy is protected. It's your work. If you can't pass that thing, you are not going to the next level. It means that, yes, if that thing doesn't come out of your reality, if you don't transform your soul for that thing to vanish out of your reality, then it becomes your test. It becomes your karma. It becomes your dark night. It will take you there. So soul transformation is very important. Regard soul transformation. Help yourself. Lift your vibration high. Do a lot of fasting. Do a lot of fasting. Do a lot of things for yourself. Do a lot of meditations. Do a lot of yoga. Do them. When it comes into your mind, do them. Be in charge of your day. You are not in a hurry to anywhere. You shouldn't be like you're in a hurry to this place. That is how the matrix is keeping you not focused. I appreciate everybody. Help yourself. Coconut cups are here. Many people are showing interest in it, and it's amazing. Some are even ready to get it, even if the delivery is going to even beat the delivery charges are going to even beat the actual charge, because this is not something to cost. But here is the case. Delivery, the energy for the delivery is demanding much. Okay. Yes, so that is it. If you want some, just send me a message on Instagram. My links are there. Okay, then you get some. I get it. So for the messages that have come to me requesting for the coconut caps, I'll try my best to um make the necessary inquiries, because I think they weigh them. Okay, they weigh them, so they are going to weigh it, and the communication will still keep going. Many people are showing interest, and I appreciate that. I'll be going to the town to check on the charges very well, so that I'll communicate it respectively to everyone. I appreciate you all for this moment. Keep loving yourself. Keep loving yourself. Are you getting it? There are more things to tell you, but English is not going to allow me. So to some of you, we have to meet in the astral reality for me to teach you a lot of things. I also have to meet you maybe somewhere in nature, in another reality. My soul is doing those things really, really well. Okay, there's a lot of things going on. People are experiencing a lot in their reality. So some people, they don't even need to even do much than to just be in their high vibration. As long as you are in your highest frequency, we are going to meet. Trust me, we are going to meet. So go for your childhood pictures, connect with it. Look at it, stare at it. It's very important. And on your soul day, okay, there is also a special ritual you will do with your childhood picture on your soul day. So if you get your childhood picture, it will be nice. Okay, so there are certain rituals you'll be doing. Okay, so in my next live stream, I will communicate that one, how to use your childhood picture. Okay, it's a ritual that you should be doing on your soul day. Okay, it's very powerful. Do it on your soul day. Your childhood picture, go and do it on your soul day. I'll tell you how to go by that. You go and do it on your soul day in my next live stream.